So good morning my dear students. This video I will start from this topic tissue culture method. My dear students, by the tissue culture also the new plants can be developed. But the tissue culture is done inside lab. This tissue culture is done in the lab in artificial condition. And in the tissue culture the artificial medium is being provided which used to provide nutrients for the growth of plant. So let us see to it. Tissue culture method. Tissue culture is a technique of raising new plants from a small portion of plant tissue. From one plant tissue, from a small part of plant tissue, we can make new plant. Clear? Over a culture or synthetic medium under sterilized condition. In the lab condition, in the artificial condition, my dear students, we can develop new plants from the plant tissue, from the small part of plant tissue. Clear? This method is known as tissue culture. Tissue culture. By the help of a part of plant tissue, we can develop one new plant, that is tissue culture. Let us discuss this tissue culture by the diagram. Look here. All of you look the diagram. First we will select one tissue, part of the tissue. Clear? In a test tube, we will take one test tube. This is the culture test tube, you can see. In this test tube, we will add nutrient medium, all the nutrients which are required for the cell division, that we will take here. Then my dear students, we will place in it one part of the tissue. The part of the tissue which is used in this tissue culture is known as explant. Then after some time, after some days, what will happen, my dear students? In this explant, cell division will occur. In the explant, cell division will occur, and a cellular mass which is formed from explant is known as callus. So from explant, my dear students, callus is formed. Now this callus is transferred to another test tube which contain the nutrients by which the roots and stem can grow. Root initiation medium, or we can say stem initiation medium. Clear? There we will just transfer this callus. Now my dear students, from this callus the roots get developed. You can see in this test tube some roots are being developed, stem is also developed. When root and stem is developed from the callus, it is known as plantlet. Now my dear student, this plantlet is transferred to soil. It is being transferred to the soil for further growth. Clear? It is being transferred to the soil for further growth. Clear all of you? Any doubt about this? All of you got understood? Okay. Now my dear students, let us see those steps here. A small piece of plant tissue is taken. We will first different steps here. A small piece of plant tissue is taken from the growing tip of plant, such as tip of root or stem. Any plant tissue part is taken. The tissue is then transferred to a test tube containing nutrient medium. Clear? This medium contains plant hormones. We will transfer this plant tissue into the medium which contain plant hormones. Then third point, see it. Due to presence of plant hormone, tissue divides and forms undifferentiated mass of cell. This undifferentiated mass of cell is known as callus. So, in the third step, my dear students, the callus formation takes place. Clear? Same thing is explained here as I explained from the diagram. First, we have to select a plant tissue part which is known as explant, then it is transferred to the nutrient medium, and then further this is being transferred, cell division will occur and it forms the callus. It forms the callus. Now, my dear students, in the callus formation, the callus differentiates into plantlet. It means from the callus root will emerges out, and the shoot it also emerges out, and it form the plantlets. These plantlets are transferred into pots or soil. Further, what we will do, we will plant these plantlets are being transferred to the soil. Clear? These plantlets are transferred to the soil for further growth. See here, plant first diagram you see. In this first diagram, plant tissues are transferred to culture medium. Then you can see the formation of callus. From this callus only new plantlet will develop, and each plantlet will grow into a plant. Clear? Each plantlet will grow into a plant. Now these plants, they are ready to grow. Now these plantlets are being transferred to the further to the soil. Clear, all of you? So this is the end of the asexual reproduction in plants which we are discussing. Now from tomorrow onwards, from the next video, I will begin with the sexual reproduction in plants. Clear? Sexual reproduction in plants. So in the next video, I will discuss that sexual reproduction in plants.